Hello everyone and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. This is NeoBurgh. Last time we managed to connect up our newly established construction materials plant here near Shildon. It's using the river to connect into the current bricks distribution network, which means that we're actually getting a lot more stuff through. Ooh, wow, there's some other things coming through this way as well. I forgot we did this last time. So yeah, this is good because it means that Littlehampton is getting other things alongside the tools here and machines. So we also managed to connect in the food network over here to bring down food via the train. So one thing that we do need to double check is the rates at which we're getting stuff. So we're only getting 80% from here, which is really interesting because we actually put on one of these big old electric trains. So that's coming through here now, which is full. I would have thought that it could quite easily bring around 100% from here, unless of course it's being filled from the boat that is bringing grain round. In which it's a shame we can't see where these came from, because I don't know whether it's come from the farm itself, which is only shipping 200, but that is how much it ships actually. Ignore me. So the boat must be bringing over 200 also. I'm not too sure what we can do to bring over the rest, because it's a really odd thing considering 100% is coming down from these two and they're further away. So I don't really know why we've got less coming through from these ones, or these two, than these two. That's really weird. So our electric train is coming through now, and it is sending 200. It's just not getting 100% like these two are. Transport, 100% transport is what we need. So that's something we'll need to keep an eye on. It may well be something that we have to let the game run, and maybe after it's run for a few years that will improve with time. That's the only thing I can think that might solve that. Don't really know why it's not already at 100%, considering the other ones are. That's really bizarre. Yeah, so we'll need to keep an eye on that. That's absolutely fine. We've also got logs coming over here. Let's remove that out. So we're creating planks and then taking them up here, where the tools can then take them through down to here. So it looks like these vehicles are on their way back as we speak. Yeah, cool. Right, all that to one side. I think things are going quite well. We are making a lot of profit at the moment, which is really good because it helps us actually do stuff. The annoying thing is, so we've got a refinery and both oil and fuel refinery here, but we don't have crude oil anywhere nearby really. The nearest one's like over here, like miles away, almost halfway across the map. There's one. So that's a bit annoying because NeoBurgh wants fuel, so we could quite easily hook that in, and Ilkeston wants fuel, Tolor wants fuel. So getting this hooked up would be really good for us going forward. But that aside, our consumers aren't that high. In fact, Bawtry's only receiving 71%. Alfred's receiving 71%. So we need to ensure that these are getting to where they need to go. Things are going really fast because we've got it on 3 times speed. Oh wow, look at all these! Okay, we need at least one more vehicle there. But that's really good. That shows that this is working really well. These only have 80% from here, which is interesting considering this one's the truck line. If that's 80% at 12, maybe another 3 would do it. We'll try and up that to see if that does the trick. How about over here? Supplies wise, 100%, 100%, 99%. So maybe just like another one should push it up to 100%. But yeah, things are going really quite well. Not having to worry about these coming through this way. We might even be able to upgrade this road, and then that would be another fast route into Burgh-la-Marche, or at least this end of Burgh-la-Marche. Potentially. The only problem is it will, if we upgrade it here, collide with the farm and take out those additional fields, which we don't necessarily want to do. But it's still coping without the higher speed and more capacity roads, so might as well just leave it as is. But yeah, things are going quite well. This over here is quite busy. These are very busy. Is that the one to Bawtry? Yes, it is. So no wonder they're suffering a little bit if they're... Oh wow, look at all this. Got a lot of traffic coming out of Burgh-la-Marche here. Yeah, it looks like everyone's changing lane here, which is causing things to go through quite slowly. I mean, even this one's suffering quite a bit. What can we do about that? We could upgrade this road so that it's a 3-lane road. That won't really affect too much. In fact, we could do it 3-lane probably down to like here, and then that would be enough, maybe even to here. But I don't think that's going to fix the problem. It almost looks like the issue is that we need to change the priority of the flow so that it goes straight through here. It's almost like this junction is just causing issues. That goes up this way towards Coulsdon. That is a lot of traffic coming through this way. It's annoying because we can't do much in terms of controlling what the traffic lights do here. it's almost like we need this one to go for a little while longer than it currently is. Let's give upgrading this road a try. I'm going to upgrade it down here as well, all the way to the ring road, which goes around. It goes around the city a little bit, and then hopefully that will mean that stuff can get through a little bit faster. It might even be worthwhile upgrading this road down here so that stuff can go down this way and get around the city quite easily, possibly. Because we have this one down here. So if we hooked this into here, then it becomes a proper ring road. I don't know why it's going quite so up from there. We don't necessarily want it to. In fact, what happens if we delete this back to here and then plug that into there? I can live with a little bit of tunnel, that's absolutely fine. And then that way, when the roads grow out this way, they have a really good connection to the other way out of the city. Let's just pop these in like so. And try and connect these up. What we potentially could do is try and provide some more routes through for Burglar Marsh. That might help here. If we whack it onto high speed, does anything change now that we've put that third lane in? I don't think it necessarily will, which is the annoying thing. Let's check our... We can't see any information about traffic when it's in a tunnel. Well, that's a bit of a pain. I mean, this is a bit bad. What we could really do with is the ability to sort of control the traffic lights a bit more. Everything coming down this way wants to go down here. Everything coming up here wants to go this way. Tell a lie, that one wanted to go this way. I wonder whether maybe having another route through that connects in Bawtry to Burglar Marsh down this way, although this route isn't necessarily that direct, they'll still probably use the higher speed route here. This isn't necessarily a bad problem to have, it's just a bit of a pain to try and resolve. Where is this lot going? So, okay, we've got 426 coming up this way, and it's all going into Bawtry here. So we almost need a direct link into Bawtry from here. What about these? We could potentially link this in here, or create a more direct route through, because we seem to have quite a lot of traffic come out this way, but it's all going to Alfred, isn't it? Ah. Yeah, we almost need a direct route through this way. So where is Burglar Marsh going to? Destinations-wise, a lot of it's going to Alfred and Bawtry, and then some of it's going to Dover, Coulsdon even. Some of it's even going to Littlehampton, St Just. This is pretty crazy. Okay, it's almost like that overlay's broken there. Ah, there we go. Yeah. I wonder what we could do to encourage them to go a slightly different way, but then again, there isn't a better way for them to go. Potentially, if we did a route up this way that came through here, that could help, because at the moment it's mostly just the sheer quantity of traffic that's causing an issue. It's sort of a bit of a bottleneck where stuff's coming down to go through this way, and also stuff's coming down to go in that way. That being said, how do I get out of this? Ah, I can see. Okay, so I can see the tunnel here, but I can't see it if I go into this. Interesting. The annoying thing is, I don't think a roundabout would necessarily help either. Construction not possible. Because annoyingly, they don't really use roundabouts the way that they should be, by using all the lanes and giving way on them necessarily, from my experience. Sod it, let's try it. What's the worst that can happen anyway? Right, so now there's 3 lanes round, and everything's probably going to use the outside lane, pretty much. Apart from over here, where they are actually using 2 different lanes. Are they giving way to the right? Not really. This is a problem. The traffic coming onto the roundabout should be giving way to the traffic already on the roundabout so that it doesn't affect flow. But it just isn't doing that. I don't know what we can do to resolve that. And everything's going into that one lane to go round it. What we need to be able to do is make these non-through roads. So when it comes to here, it goes right using the outer lane, and then the 2 on the inside continue through. So then it would split. So this one would go to the outer lane. This one would split between the two lanes here. That way, if we have the same thing here where the outside lane turns off and the two lanes go on, effectively everything will try to go into the inner lane if it's trying to go around the roundabout. So let's just discuss the eventualities there. So basically, if you've got 3 lanes going into a 3-lane roundabout, like this is, number one, they should be giving way to the traffic on its left here, so that the roundabout traffic can get round, and then when it is free to go round. In fact, this is working almost as it should be, with the outside lane here turning right, and this one's doing both turn right into that lane and turn left, but it's not exactly perfect. So that way they would go this way to go down this road, which I very much doubt anything's coming up here to go down there, to be honest. In fact, we can check that with this one. Yeah, there's one car coming down here, and it's probably, I mean, it's impossible to tell, but it's probably coming from this way, I would imagine, if anything. So that way, if they were going into this lane, they would be going across, and then if they were going into the left-hand lane here, they would be turning left because they'd be going all the way around, and they turn into this lane here and then into that lane there. And that way, it would at least flow a lot better than it currently is. I think the issue here is that we don't have any sort of priority, so there's no giveaway, there's no stop functionality. So I think the best solution we can possibly have here is for this road to go up just straight away. That way they can turn off at other areas. So if we took out this roundabout, because it's not really doing anything for us, in fact, it's compressing all the traffic down into this outer lane, because everything's trying to go around the outer lane. The only place where it actually works is here, where it's splitting the traffic out a little bit. But even then, you know, all the traffic's going around the outer lane. So yeah, this just isn't working as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to need to probably switch the flow so that all the traffic goes up this way. And then what we may be able to do, I think it's probably best to keep it as 3 lanes, maybe 2 lanes. I don't know. I don't know whether it's going to do anything for us, really. Let's just keep it as 3 as it is. So if we connect that into there, if we raise this up a little bit in the middle, and then what we can do is upgrade this route through to where it gets here. And then this way, there's a dedicated lane to go right and 2 to go straight on. And hopefully that will do the trick, or at least help a little bit. The issue is that we have now 2 other roads which we have to try and do something with to connect these in. The good thing is that not a lot's using this road. The bad thing is that if it were, then we'd be facing a bit of an issue. but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So we'll do a road out here. So we'll almost do these sort of hierarchy of roads. So you got the single lane to the dual lane to the triple lane. Hopefully that will help. Like I said, there isn't really anything that comes up this way. If we double check, there's a little bit of cargo coming through, but that's coming through from over here. So if we provide a better route for that, it may well do the trick. So where is that cargo coming from and where is it going? It's the tools line. The tools line from down here going to Burglar Marsh. I reckon it would be a lot better if we used trains to bring this through. So if we took the stuff from here down to the train station here, that may be a much better solution for this. We've got so many trying to go to Alford. It's a joke at this point. Connecting in this side may help with Alford. We've got a nice sort of valley here that we can do a road through. And we could potentially continue this one through so that then it can do that. And then we've got this road through down here, which I don't think much is using because it's very all over the place, really. Understandably, I don't think stuff wants to come down that way. However, if we've got a more direct route to Alford here, that may change. So if we just pause it for a second, we can use this road that's coming down here, and then we can change this up so that it goes this way instead. And then we would be going through here, trying to keep it in line with the flow of the hills there. Let's pop this into here, and then we can do maybe another road coming out this way, which we will connect into then. Or we could possibly come down and go this direction. That would be quite good because then we can provide a sort of bypass road that almost avoids connecting into one point that then it splits off to. It also goes around the residential areas here, which would be good. So if we just do a road coming through that connects these up, and we connect these, too much slope, really. Okay. Let's try something like this. So we would need to connect these up to the bypass road because otherwise it's kind of redundant. And then we can clean this up a little bit, and actually this can turn into that road, which will then connect down to the other city there, which will be good. So that goes down to St. Just. St. Just has the main road come through, but it does get very wiggly. Very wiggly road. Let's just split it off there. And to be fair, we may be able to do a separate road that comes down to St. Just. But St. Just doesn't really have anything connected to it at the moment. So that should be a good alternate route for the stuff going down to Alford, at least. Let's see how that does. Although it doesn't look like it's changed it at all. It's still going through that way. Then it's just coming back that way. It's probably this bit that's the problem. Not gonna lie, it's a bit of a roller coaster, this road. We could try cleaning it up a little bit, but it may be better to do a main road through, sort of a larger country road through this way may improve the connection and may actually allow the other stuff to go through that way as well. What if we did a road connection out from here? So, hear me out on this one. We do probably a road out from here. So we'd go down to Shildon. In fact, if we could connect up Winsford, that'd be quite good. So we'll go up like this. I'm not going to remove the current road. I'm going to create a different road through. So we're going to split it here. And then have this road become the main route through. It's just going to tunnel down at a more controlled descent down. And then we can connect this up here. And we can connect this up over here. Possibly. And then what we can do is upgrade this route through. Annoyingly, we can't really there. What if we take that back? Take this back and then do... To be honest, I don't really want to do a main route through. Mind you, it's probably best to do a good route through here, considering we may not be able to do that after the city has expanded out that way. So if we do that, we can upgrade it down the road down the route if we want to. But I think keeping that as a route going through this way means that we have two roads coming down this area, which will be good. I think I'm going to instantly upgrade this one. And then we might well do a bit of a more direct route through here. So if I just do a road here, a road connecting in there, then a road connecting in here, and do this road connecting in here. We're going to have to remove the traffic lights here. As far as I'm concerned, it wouldn't work. If it was traffic lights, it just wouldn't work. So let's just delete this back a little bit, and then we can do a direct route in there. Keep this going up this way. In fact, this will be a really good opportunity to upgrade this route through here. Oh wow, that's gone up to such a high point. Right. It's quite hard to see the hill here. So let's do another route that connects in there. More directly here. Take out the traffic lights, we don't need them there. We will need them there. And then this can come out this way. That can connect in there. Right. So if we improve the road from this point, if we do a connection up to there and then a connection down to there, we can improve this part and this part. Connect this one in here, remove that. If we delete this back, it should go in around here a little bit nicer. Again, no need for that. And then we should be able to upgrade this route down here. Pretty much just removing the improvement that we did here. So we might need to upgrade that road, connecting the three of them up, or four of them even. But that may well do the trick. So if we continue out this way, we could potentially go through there to Tring, but we won't. Not just yet. Just keep that dirt. And then we've got the old route going through, which is quite nice. I like to keep things as they are and then improve upon them if we can. Now we can connect in there, so then all of this stuff can go straight onto that road pretty much. Let's just delete this back a little bit, and then we can do this. In fact, I'm going to do a road like that. So this road's all pretty set to continue going through, if we want to, down the line towards Tring. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and do that? The gains from having a good connection through outweigh the cost, because quite frankly it will create a lot of growth having a decent road come through here. So this road goes straight into Tring. Let's just clean this up a little bit. And then we can have that connect in here. In fact, I don't really like the way that's going back on itself. There we go. And then that connects into Tring quite well. I'll upgrade that bit. That's like the main road through. We've even got a connection through this way really to St. Just, which is impressive. That's actually quite a nice little route through. I'm gonna upgrade it so that we can have traffic go through this way. And in fact, we got a lot of money. Let's change this out. So from there, if we go off in this direction, keeping it flat. Oh, hold on. Of course, we've got the truck route here, so that's going to cause an issue there. We can upgrade this though, and then all of a sudden that's a better route through for that road and all that traffic. Let's connect that into there. And keep this flat going through here. This will quite simply be a bypass through. Something like this, I think. And then that will go down to Tring here. Let's clean this up. Because other than that, it's quite a nice little road coming through here. Maybe even clean this bit up. All of a sudden Tring has a really main route coming through it. So then if we just, maybe we could remove the bendy bits. Nothing wrong with bendy bits, but not for this sort of highway through. And then we can connect this back up. As it needs here. I don't think this really needs lights. If it was to connect into Coulsdon, then maybe, but there's nothing really coming down that way, so we'll take the lights off of that. And then all of a sudden, we've created, inadvertently, a really big network of roads, which hopefully should improve things. Again, coming back to it, it'd be really good to improve this road through for Burgh Marsh. But I won't be doing that right now. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this. We could even upgrade this route to Dover. And this route up here. Ah. That will not fit. But that's fine. Yeah, that should be good. Hopefully. There we go. A lot of traffic's going that way. Even some is going this way. Ah, I see. It's going out one way and in the other. Gotcha. But the Burgh Marsh line now goes this way, which is the exact same route that it was doing before, except it's not going through here. Okay. Well, hopefully it improves it. I think I'm going to leave it there, to be honest with you, because we've done a hell of a lot of stuff here. Hopefully it will help the cities in the area and improve things. But time has to tell, really. You never know. It might be a bit of a breakage that we've changed things up quite so much, but hopefully not the case. We've improved the area, the route through here, and created a really good connection for Tring. Tring has never been so connected up. It's pretty crazy how much one episode can change things. We got quite a few connections down here with a never-ending traffic line, it looks like. So it might be worth us upgrading this, I think. And we can actually upgrade this road through Bawtry, which has been a long time coming. There we go, let's see how that does. Hopefully it won't affect Bawtry too badly. And hopefully it means that we can actually get a lot more stuff through. Potentially a route through here could do a world of good. But we'll leave that for next time. So far, we have not really done a lot in this episode other than sort of really look at the roads, which, you know, is a big part of keeping things moving. So I'm absolutely fine with that. If we double check our speeds, oh no, that's not the right one. If we double check our traffic, sorry. Traffic through here is quite bad. We've just upgraded that road, so hopefully it improves it. Traffic here is pretty bad. Hopefully if we've created other routes through, it might improve that. Traffic for Dover is great. Absolutely great. It's literally just over here that is the problem. I mean, it is a few large cities, so that's to be expected. Burgh Marsh has a little bit of traffic inside it, but everything else is pretty much fine. I don't know what we can do other than maybe continue this route through here. Ooh, do we want that to be traffic lights? I don't think so. Even this one here isn't traffic lights, and if anything, that probably should be. That might be able to help it quite a bit there. We've got traffic lights up here. Let's remove those. It's a bit crazy doing that. And traffic lights here, yeah, that's two main roads crossing each other, so that's absolutely fine. Hopefully that will help stuff flow. But we do have stuff coming down here to use this main road that we put in, which is nice because it means that it can flow down to the route that it needs to go into the city. Wow, Alfred has some really big skyscrapers. It's pretty cool. Built in 2016. What a year. I don't know what the roads are doing here. It's a shame we can't sort of just flatten them out. What we could do is upgrade one of these routes. I did say I was going to finish. What we could do is upgrade one of these routes through here, and then that might encourage stuff to come down this way rather than go down this way. Let's give that a try. There we go. And this way looks like quite a main road through. So let's upgrade this one as well. Yeah, let's see how that does. I'm tempted to upgrade this road, but I want them to use the 2 lanes, so I don't think I will. We'll leave it as is for now. Hopefully with that route being upgraded, stuff's going to start coming through this way a little bit more. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Got some issues down here, but hopefully this, which is the main bottleneck, has been sorted out. Where is everything going from here? So stuff's going over to Burglar Marsh from there. It's all coming down this road. This layer is really quite cool. What if we check Alfred's road? Alfred's. So the residents, about 48 are coming through this way. Some are going off that way, which we've just put in, which is good. A lot are coming up this way, which is to be expected. Lowton now wants goods. This is actually quite a main route in for coming from from Alfred to Burglar Marsh. So maybe we need to improve this. I'm glad that this is a crossover, actually, a flyover, because that's helping there, or it will be. What about cargo? It's all coming in down to here, which is absolutely fine. Cool. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right, well, I think I'll leave it there. Hopefully this traffic... Oh, look at that! It's already making its way through. This traffic's gonna come through without any issues. And hopefully we will have helped with our traffic woes there. For some reason this isn't updating, but that may do with time. We've got some problems up here, but those we can look at another day. The main issue that we were trying to fix has resolved itself, which is good because we've changed the orientation here. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this. Hopefully you are too. Let me know with your thumbs whether you are or not. If you've enjoyed the episode, then and maybe a thumb is not enough, then let me know with a comment in the comment section down below. If you want to see more from NeoBurgh, then please do check out the playlist. And if you want to see more from this series, then consider subscribing. It's the best way to see the content as it comes out. But other than that, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a good one. Goodbye.